Right, what we're looking at is the hot lime render has been retrieved from the building. It's been crushed, and what you see are aggregate particles coated in a white lime. You can see some grey pebbles which have been partially covered. Not a lot of interesting stuff. However, when we boil this material in vinegar for a few hours and dissolve the lime, we expose the aggregate particles. I'm looking at two samples that have been sieved. This is just the aggregate, stuff that didn't dissolve in the vinegar. I'm looking at two samples of the aggregate. The first sample is material collected in a sieve above 6 millimeters. So you see the rock grey pebbles. A very small proportion of the material is above 6 millimeters. And we'll go to the stuff collected in the 2.5 millimeter sieve. It's showing a bit more diversity in material. You can see coloured material is fragmented seashells, grey pebbles, and some white, also some white material which could be crushed limestone or difficult to dissolve lime, but it's quite hard to crush. It's got quite a very high compressive strength, the white stuff. It could be rock, but there's quite a diversity of material there. That could reflect the diversity of Donegal beach sand. I'm going down to the 2 millimeter sieve, the material collected on a sieve at 2 millimeters. Lots of lovely seashells, lots of diversity again, same proportion of grey material to coloured material. And then again, going to above 700 microns, similar consistency of material, similar kind of colour ratio of grey to white to coloured seashells, smaller in size. Going down to 400 microns, material above 400 microns, same composition again. 200 microns, similar kind of composition, and then anything below 200 microns starting to look a bit lighter in colour, perhaps approaching beach sand possibly. Same sort of thing on the second sample. So you can see a shell, a yellow shell at the bottom. That's above 6 mil. And then going to material above 2.5 mil. See the shells and the pebbles. Yeah, above 2 millimeters. Above 1.2 millimeters. So the bulk of the material in the size distribution is around 1.2 millimeters. Quite a proportion is at higher size as well, above 2.5 millimeters. So it's a very coarse material, and it just slowly seems to fall off in size proportion as you go to the smaller sizes. The fraction of material is diminishing So the render's not really like a fine beach sand. It's more of an aggregate. So the question is where is this material sourced from? Is it from a rocky beach nearby? The conclusion seems to be that it's all from the same source, i.e. a beach or a river. Some of the material is quite round in nature and flat. You know, that immediately suggested a river shale or aggregate, possibly could be found on a beach. But the seashells do indicate from a beach. I probably weren't mixed in as a separate ingredient, probably just taken as one single ingredient from a beach. The material would suggest that.